Hello, my name is Andrea Capere and you're watching Mission Nonprofit. Each month, we connect with local organizations and agencies that are making a positive impact in our communities. Today, we welcome Sasha Medlin, Executive Director of the Puget Sound Estuarium, to share with us how to experience our local estuary. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So let's start off. What is an estuary?
An estuary is a place where fresh and salt water meet. Yes, and the Puget Sound is the largest estuary in the United States by volume and the second by shoreline, just behind Chesapeake Bay. It's a very special place.
And you had mentioned something earlier about these being rare things to have in a community, an estuarium. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Yeah, so our estuarium is located downtown on 309 State Avenue by Franklin in Olympia. And I don't know of that many estuariums around the United States. There's, I believe, a couple on the East Coast. But basically, it's an aquarium with estuary-related animals in it. So we have saltwater tanks down there, exhibits, and a lot of fun activities for families and children.
Okay, so estuarium is a portmanteau of estuary and
aquarium.
Okay,
Yeah.
Great. And so what's the mission of the estuarium?
The mission of the estuarium is to foster learning opportunities that inspire people of all ages to connect with, protect, and enjoy the unique estuary environment of Puget Sound.
And so can you tell us a little bit more about how we might experience the estuarium? I've heard there's beach walks and you can tour the facility.
Yeah, so the first thing we do is try to have people come down to the estuarium and they get to experience the animals and the algae and everything in the tanks. They get to be excited and inspired about what's in the Puget Sound. And then we really want to encourage them and inspire them to get out onto the beach and make that direct connection themselves with what's out there, because it's really interesting. There's amazing diversity out there.
Okay, so let's just briefly take a look at what it looks like down at the estuary.
I'm sure many of you have seen this beautiful mural off of State Street. It's the Puget Sound Estuarium. I'm Ray Johnston with Thurston Community Media. Come on with me and we'll take a look and see what's inside. Hi, how you doing today? So what happens here at the estuarium?
Oh, lots of stuff. So we have festivals, we have book signings, we have people come in and do lectures. We also have many education programs. So not only can you come here on the weekend with your family and you can play with our toys and we'll give you a tour of the tanks and introduce you to our animal ambassadors, but we also we do day camps, and if you had like a Girl Scout troop, or if you had a classroom, if you were a teacher, you could bring your kids here and we would totally teach them about the estuary and why it's so cool. So trying to hog the spotlight here is Lefty, our very charismatic kelp crab. She came in from Boston Harbor with missing 3 of her right legs, and so she was left-handed, she was a lefty. She was almost dead, but we brought her in and we put her in the tank, and by day 3 she just ruled. She ruled the entire tank. She was just very shy and not doing very well, but then, like I said, by day 3, she was cruising that tank, finding everybody, meeting her neighbors, taking over, harassing our hermit crabs. She was just doing what she would do out in the wild like normal. And then about a month after she was here, she outgrew her old shell and she grew this new shell. And then a few weeks after that, she actually outgrew that shell, and now she is in the state that she's in.
Puget Sound Estuarium, open Saturdays and Sundays 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. So come on down and bring the kids. For Mission Nonprofit, I'm Ray Johnston.